Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to hopefully play some Dungeons and Dragons with a smooth stream today. Let's see how it's gonna work. Oh, and immediately it's something I forgot to do. So let me fix this real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That looks good, right?
I love that actually. I look like I'm either being interviewed in the 80s for something kind of a sketch or I'm an adult film star.
One of those two things for sure.
Or both. Yo, do you want to become famous?
Oh, right. Want to become famous? Twice. 3 times. That's 3 times famous.
3 times.
We're gonna become famous?
You know, I'm alright with not being famous, actually.
Where's our moderator?
Alright. No more is there. I did the combat screen, but not this one. 'Cause we're not going to have Galahad tonight, so I had to do some window rearranging, but I forgot to do the non-combat screen. So as soon as I finish that, let's see, last week, let's see if I can do a recap while I'm doing this. It'll be great. Last week you guys finally, you went through, ran into some Driders. Fought them off. Beak found a new spider form. In the form of the Ice Spider Queen stat block. There we go. All done. Sort of. Almost. So you got that, and what else happened last week? You guys... Oh, you crossed the ravine and almost caved in the place. Found a shield at the bottom of it that was cursed, full of arrows. Let's come over some more. Here we go.
You need an image for Galahad? I got one for you.
Oh, what
That is
could it be? I mean, I
It's in our
don't,
Discord.
because that's gonna just make it one more thing for me to do.
Yeah, I posted it in Discord.
I know exactly.
And if the
what
stream
it
if the
is.
stream goes like the last one, no one will know. He'll just be frozen.
Oh,
Everyone else.
I'll leave it out. I'll leave it out. That picture, huh? You guys made it across the ravine. You guys talked to a drow commoner along the way. Creed disguised himself to talk to him. There we go. Perfect. Did some talk to that guy. Finally, you made it through to Kidrith. You skirted along the outside, just barely. Although I don't know how Sting got through, but he did because we forgot to have him roll. But you got through there. You found there was a couple walking by, and an awkward fellow and his elegant lady, and the woman looked over and made direct eye contact with Seraph, and you all saw this. And she didn't say a word. She kept eye contact with him and kept walking, and eventually turned back to where she was going. Seraph sort of gave her a bow as to say thank you. And you guys made it past the city, and it is becoming late in the evening. So you guys are just at the edge of the city. I would figure you want to go a little bit further away to set up a dome. Anything I'm assuming is wrong, just let me know.
Yeah, we don't want to make the dome.
There'll be no doming. Alright, so you guys get a little bit out from the city, set up a dome to sort of match the surroundings so that it's not as easily seen. And you can go have a night west. Who is anyone keeping watch?
I'll keep a first watch.
I'll keep. I think I'm staying outside with my scorpion.
Okay.
Are we just outside the town? Or are we a little ways away from it?
I mean, that's up to you. I would imagine you went a little ways away from it as to not draw suspicion, but...
Find a cozy corner. Can I find a cozy corner?
Sure. Make a survival check.
Yeah.
Let's see, I had...
That was a 10.
10? You find something you think will work. Are you and Sting going to be right next to the dome? Or are you going to be a little ways away from it?
Yeah, we'll hang out. We'll be right close to it.
Okay.
But, maybe behind it. Like, if we're against a cave wall, we'll be behind the dome, so we'll get a little shelter there.
Okay. Are you going to sleep? You're gonna
Me?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a watch, but then I'll sleep.
Okay. All right. So first watch is Seraph and Beak, or are you guys going to take 1 and 2?
I'll take 2. You can take 1.
Okay.
I'll do 1.
All right. Go ahead and make. Oops, this is not what I wanted. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm just sort of chatting with Sting here while we're here, so if you want to throw Sting in on this also.
Yeah, Sting can make a perception check, I
He
suppose.
doesn't want to.
I'm keeping watch.
What? We just had this discussion.
And I said I'll take one.
Okay, so you're going to take the first watch with Beak,
Sure, I'll take first watch for
or you're going to take the third watch?
Okay, so Sting rolled a 0.
Sweet. He doesn't.
I'll take third watch.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna keep watch on Galahad tonight. He's not feeling well.
He just got his Underdark vaccine.
Yeah.
I get my second one tomorrow.
I'm excited about it.
You sound like it.
Was this Eric's first or second?
I think he
This
already
is
got
the
his
second.
second.
This
I
was
thought
the
he got
second.
his second like a few days ago, right?
I got it Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on one of the unlucky ones.
Yeah, I guess if you're just like don't get much symptoms out of the first one, they say you probably get more severe symptoms out of the second one. I don't know. Haven't got them yet. We're still waiting for ease here in LA.
Yeah, you must live in California.
Yeah. It would be easy if we had a car, but since we have to walk, I don't want to walk
Yeah.
to a really far away place. Anyway. So perception of 5. Yeah, you sit there with chatting with Sting for a while and don't see much.
My perception was a 16.
Oh, it was 16? I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
Stings was a 0. I
Oh, okay.
rolled it mine again and just refigured the numbers.
Okay. 16. Okay. You probably can see off in the distance. There is some movement in the city.
Oh, we're close enough to see the city.
Yeah, you can see the lights of the city.
Okay.
And you can see that there are things like moving. Like occasionally you can see something blocking a street light as it goes across. You can't make out much about it, but there is some movement there. Otherwise, all is quiet.
Okay. I'm just chatting it up with Sting. Just how's life? How's that venom sack?
He's like, please let me
I
go
give
to
him-
sleep. You made me
Remember my,
sneak past a town and I'm giant.
I have to I recast my good berries every night before I go to sleep.
Okay.
And so instead of wasting them, I'm no good druid wastes food, so we share the good berries.
He's gonna throw up in the morning.
He loves.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He loves good berries. They're the best.
I tell him how much he loves them.
He's like, I'm smarter than you, you know. I know if I love something. Okay, so yeah, nothing happens on your watch. Watch number 2, make a perception check.
9.
9. Can't see much, but towards the middle of your watch, You do catch someone, but I mean, you don't see it until they're almost on top of you. But someone is walking towards the dome. As you get a little closer, you realize this is the woman that you saw, that saw you. And she's sort of looking around.
I'll step out.
Okay, she says, "Hello.
Hello.
You are not from around here."
What
no,
language is he speaking?
we're,
In common?
Oh yeah, she's speaking.
She's speaking in common. Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm from not underground.
Yes, I see. I've been above ground some myself, which is why I can speak common. But it's just so rare to see anyone down here.
We're looking for some people.
Oh, who are you looking for?
We're trying to find. What's the leader of the Order of Dusk's name?
Trelor?
We're looking for a man named Traylor.
She says, I don't think I know anyone by that name. I came to find you because I wanted to see why you were here. You're looking for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible? I'm very fascinated with people outside of the Underdark. Could you come to my home and look at some things?
This is where things get awkward.
What kind of things do you need me to look at? I don't know.
I have a collection of things. I was wanting to know if you could tell me any more about them.
The answer is yes.
I don't think that there's a way I can get in without being seen. I don't want to cause a
My
promotion.
house is outside. It's on the outskirts of town. You shouldn't be noticed.
Let me wake up my friends and we'll see what they think.
Okay, you needn't wake them if they are tired, but I understand.
I'll wake everyone up. Hey, guys.
We've been spotted.
The
What's
woman
happening?
who saw us earlier, she's here. She wants us to come to her home, and
You got a woman that wants to go to your home?
yeah, she wants
Oh,
to come to my home.
You ain't even been here that long.
You already
Way to go,
flirting with
Sarah.
ladies? That's fast.
Proud of you.
Should we all go?
While I'm going, if someone else is going.
Yeah, let's roll.
She overhears this and says, I don't know if we can sneak all of you through, maybe just a few. She looks over at Sting, especially. That is a little harder to... I'm amazed you got by with him in the first place.
Lathander works in mysterious ways.
Well, I'm interested in coming, and I don't think I'll be very much of a problem. And I'll go ahead and again cast disguise self, and make myself look like a local commoner drow.
If you're okay with it, me and Creed can come. Anyone else?
Alright, I'll go.
Galahad, you can stay in the dome.
You bet. So who else?
Anyone
going?
else?
I'm going.
Hang on, I think I can fix this. Well, Sting can't go, but I'm gonna stay.
Maybe, yeah. Sting and Melmore and he can
This
stay.
is
And
still in the middle of our rest, so we haven't got spells redone, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
me, Creed, and Cleroy can go.
Oh, you want me to stay here with that scorpion? Oh no. Alright, he's outside, I'm in.
It's just your armor. It's a little loud. I mean, if you
Alright.
feel up to it, by all means, come with us. But
Alright, I have my sending stone. Holler if you need me.
we will. We'll head.
Not
So
that I
who
know
else
where
going?
to be, so.
Me,
Uh,
Creed, and Cleroy.
Just
Yeah.
the three?
Just the three of us.
Okay.
Even split.
All right. She leads you off. She's still walking sort of around the outskirt of the town, and she knows the terrain a little better, so you're not going to have to make a stealth check without Sting. But she keeps leading you, like, it's along the outskirt of the town, and it doesn't ever really get close to the town, and eventually she turns almost away from the town, and there is a cave entrance that she says, I have a small home in here. She goes into the cave entrance.
I'm going to, as they leave, I'm going to cast Scrying watch them through my mirror on, I'm going to scry on, let's go with Seraph. I'm going to scry Seraph.
How long does scry last?
I think it's an hour, so.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Or 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't think it's very long.
Well, we'll start. I'll start one so I can at least see which way they go.
I'll watch them go, and then once I lose them, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Is it 10 minutes? Did we double check?
Hang on, let me pull it up.
I can look.
I'm almost positive it's 10 minutes. It's not an hour. I know that.
It is 10 minutes. Oh wait, that's the casting time.
You talking about scrying?
Yeah. Duration, also 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes. Yep.
So it takes you 10 minutes to cast it, but then you can also keep it for 10 minutes. So, and you can sort of see which direction they're headed. It takes them about probably 25 minutes to actually get to the cave, so you don't see the cave entrance.
I'll use the sending stone to tell them where we're headed, the direction, how long it took us,
Okay.
what we went into.
Well, I have it prepared, so I can cast it instantly. Right?
Is that a one action? I
Like,
think it's a.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
casting
it
time is 10
10
minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, then it's. Well, okay. Well, I'll watch for as they leave so I can get an idea, and then I'll start casting.
And you cast it on who? Seraph?
Seraph.
You can choose to fail that. So
Yeah.
I would assume you would.
I don't.
That's an
Good
invasion of
wisdom,
privacy.
You don't know who it's coming from. So unless they told you, you just know someone's trying to get in your head.
Well, I'm guessing that Melmor told him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have told him I'm gonna scry him so I can know which way they're going in case they need help. I can know where to go. Hopefully.
What a verb. I'm gonna scry you.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll
she.
choose one.
It's almost what happened between Seraph and that drow.
This is it. There it is.
We get a new map.
Okay.
No birds this time, right?
You gotta remember, my mission was sent back here to protect, like, this, just be near, so, like, him, per his god, sent me back for that reason.
All right. So. Seraph, Creed, and Cleroy. That's the three. Seraph, Creed, Cleroy.
Yep. And as we're walking, I want to keep a lookout at my surroundings, see if anyone's like trailing us or trying to hide. The
Make
present.
a perception check.
Hit him with guidance. I did that. I hit him with guidance.
I'll help him.
And that's a D4, right?
Correctamundo.
So 17 plus 4, 21.
Oh.
Uh, 21. You don't. Doesn't seem to be anyone following you.
Okay.
All right. So she takes you into this cave, which just
How long did
looks
it take them to get to the cave?
about 25 minutes.
It's all halfway there.
Well, you saw almost to the end because 10 minutes to cast and then 10 minutes. So you saw minutes 11 through 21.
Right.
And I would notify that we made it when we got to the cave.
Okay. All right. So you guys arrive. She walks in. She's just walking through this like cave. He goes around a little corner, and then it sort of opens up a bit. It is very dark in here. You're always got light on though, right? When you're walking.
Mhm.
So go ahead. And
I wouldn't have had it on
Every-
if we were sneaking.
Doesn't everybody have
Well,
dark
I
vision?
have.
I'm guessing once you get into the cave, it's up to
Yeah.
you. But I mean, it's
As
been
long
dark
as-
the whole way.
I think I would leave it off.
Okay.
mean,
Because
I've got-
Everybody have
I'm
dark
thinking
vision on
I'm
too?
kind of on high alert right now, so I wouldn't want it on. And I have
Okay.
dark vision.
Yeah, I have it as well.
All right. So go ahead and make perception checks for walking into the cave. If you don't have dark vision, roll with a disadvantage, and if you do, then roll with just normal perception.
Ooh, crappy. 9.
9.
Perception.
It's a 9.
Oof.
A 6.
Even
All right. Yeah, looks like a cave,
I'm
guys.
blind.
9.
I forgot my glasses.
Yeah. So you guys walk in. Once you get to a little ways into the cave, she turns around and says, "Thanks for coming."
And you're all dead.
You're welcome. You got any friends?
Why did you bring us here? What do you want us to see?
You sort of walk past the bit where it opens up. You hear some footsteps behind you. Don't see who it is. But someone walks from to your left and behind you to directly behind you. And she sort of looks past you. And she says, "Look at this. Are you hungry?" I need you all to roll initiative.
Uh-oh. This isn't good. At least Leroy got up there. That's what I'm talking about. Initiative. Oh, it was on an 18. Dang it.
Yeah, mine got stuck against like the border of the page, and it looked like a 16. And no, just 12, I guess.
All right, so it's Cleroy first. Is that right?
Yep.
Gotta look up a stat block real quick.
I just realized I rolled a performance check instead of a perception check.
Cool. Still,
And I don't have
natural one
any-
is not great.
Well, and I don't have any bonus to perception, so
Now you look
so even
extra
worse.
it would
delicious.
have been a true one.
She's looking for some more slaves. That's what
Yep.
she-
Cleaver doesn't trust this girl at all. That's why he came.
What? So Cleroy got a 23. Seraph got a 6. What did Creed get for initiative?
A 12.
12. Okay.
To be fair, one of my faults is I am trusting of everyone. So,
Yeah, and I came for
living up
different
to the
reasons.
character.
I was hopeful that she had a twin. So.
hey.
Hey.
Okay, so you see, she looks past you and says that. And then, as far as initiative goes, Cleroy, what are you going to do about that? She hasn't attacked you, but she just looks past all of you and says, "Are you hungry?"
I turn behind me. What do I see?
There is another elven figure who has walked out, a male, who's walked out behind you. And let me get you over here.
I unsheathe my sword. I'm not gonna turn it on, but I have it out.
There is another.
Let's find out if it's gonna crash.
We'll find out.
And Clear will say, I thought it was just gonna be us.
She says, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far away? Wait. How far away am I from the other elf?
Well, you should be able to see now. You are here. Here's the other elf, and here's the woman you followed.
These caves remind me of Final Fantasy 1 caves.
Yeah, for real. Oh, that's so true.
They look just like Final Fantasy 1.
That's great.
Alright. So yeah, I'll move there.
Just gonna get some distance between them.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, it's their turn. She is going to look at Seraph and say, I am glad you've come. After all, I need protection from these people. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Yay.
My instincts are correct.
Oh,
Are we all
14?
rolling? Sorry.
14?
Yep.
You, she is now, you consider her, you take the vampire, the requests or actions in the most favorable way you can. And basically, you see it as a trusted friend and heeded and to be protected.
Am I charmed?
Yes.
You left the pointy teeth part out of the description.
Yeah, she didn't smile. So that's her turn, and this other guy is going to walk up behind here to Creed. And he is going to attempt to take a swipe at you. It's not that. 15 to hit.
I have 11 AC, so yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't do damage, but he grabs you. So you are now grappled.
Okay.
And he is going to lean in, and he's going to bite you. Yeah, that's 18.
18 damage.
No, 18 to hit.
Oh.
You will take.
Vampires are bad news.
Close that. Close that. There we go. You will take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 7 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are currently reduced by 7.
Alright, so I'm taking total 14 points of damage, but after this, my max will get lowered to...
Lowered by 7, yes.
Okay.
And that is their turn. Creed, you are up.
Hold up. I'm gonna do a reaction.
A hellish rebuke, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a hellish rebuke.
So Beak's back in here with me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so your main healers are gone.
I don't understand.
I think hellish rebuke is a save on his part, I believe.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry. You point your finger on the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. But when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2d level, second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d10 for each spell slot above the first. So yeah, dex saving throw, and it's at 5th level.
Sorry, what kind of save is it, sir?
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, we got the Farscape theme going here.
Yeah. Sorry, it's different. Having to pull up everything separately. This is on the dude that hit you, right? So
That is correct.
that is a 17 dex save.
Sorry.
Ignore this. I just want to get it out.
At least the stream's not lagging, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, this thing's becoming pretty good.
Well, all the measures that I've taken, hopefully, are working out.
Oh,
Maybe it's Eric. Maybe he's the
You said what, Isaac? 17?
17.
It says attack save is dex of 17 here as well.
Okay, so that is
Is that successful?
that is a save, right?
Yeah, it is says save. If it
Meets or
equal.
beats. So
Okay.
it takes half damage.
Yeah, half damage. And the damage is normally 2d10, but it's at the 5th level, so 3d10? Sorry, 5d10?
They just roll all of them, and then I will have it.
matches the save, and they take half damage.
How do you roll in this?
So what is it? Wait, Hellish Rebuke does not at your reaction. I don't believe is at a 5th level spot. I think it's just a.
He casts everything at a 5th level. He's a
But
warlock.
this is because he's
Click the
tiefling.
square that
This is
says
a
Oh, okay. So
Click
yeah,
the
he can
square
cast
with
it.
the
He'll
dice
cast it at
and
level,
word it.
unless he chooses to cast it at a high level.
Yeah, so it's up to you. What was that, Prey?
I just told him, he said, how do you roll the damage? I said, you click the square that has the dice in it.
Oh, I was gonna do it in the
And bottom
actual.
left, there, at bottom left of D&D Beyond, there's a thing.
I know, I was gonna do it in the.
Oh, if you
might
do it
be
in
a-
Tailspire, then it's you hit
Yeah,
spacebar to bring up the dice, and they're all at the bottom.
Oh, nice. Oops. Bam. Oh, there we go. We're just figuring out everything together. It rolled, but it's not showing me how much it was. I can look at each individual one.
Yeah, I don't see it in the chat log either. So that's
It was doing this to us on last Friday, where you'd roll and it wouldn't give you the numbers.
so that's 10 plus 12 is 22, so it's 11 halves, right?
12, 18, 19, 22. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so 11 points of, is that fire?
That's correct.
Alright. Alright, so that is your reaction. Now it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step
Okay.
as a bonus action. Can't remember how far can I go with that? 30 feet. And I'm gonna go. I cannot grab my token.
You should be able to.
I'm right clicking it and it is not
Oh, you
working.
gotta left click it, I think.
There we go. Now it's working. Oh yeah, I was gonna go in a straight line. 5, 10. Alright, so we'll go here. Yeah. We'll go like that.
Okay.
And then a Misty Step. Yep. Ah, gosh. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, but which one?
I'm gonna target it at the Chica.
Alright.
So let's do that. 22.
22 will hit.
Little does he know he's about to get owned by Seraph in a second.
I know, for real. 12.
12 points
The
of
damage.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna add on what's it called to it.
The force push.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that charm concentration based?
You don't know?
Hopefully.
So it's 10 feet or 5 feet?
Trying to look it up right now. Where the freak are my... Oh, they're there. Uh, 10 feet.
Okay, she'll move her there.
Okay.
She gets blasted back, retains her her footing.
And then I am going to hit her again with the same one.
All right.
Second hit is 21.
21 hits.
Damage 8.
Nice.
Okay. Are you shoving her again?
Oh, yeah, we'll shove her again.
Okay. So she again gets knocked over and keeps her footing, but is moved anyway. All right. Is that your turn?
All right.
You still have some movement if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, we'll just go.
Okay. I
Deep
will add
corner.
that you came from this direction. The entrance is back over here.
Okay.
But just so you know.
Alrighty.
Okay, Seraph. It is your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action activate my tattoo,
Okay.
and then I will, as my action, I will put my hand together and bite my lip down and use stillness of mind to get rid of the charm.
All right. So you are no longer charmed. She does not look happy about that.
Yeah, boy.
So you have movement.
Monk.
I will move up to her, and I'll go. You didn't think that was really gonna work, did you?
She looks at you and says, "Actually, I thought it might." All right, Cleroy, you are up.
I have the power, lightning strikes and everything.
All right, sword lights up.
And
There you go. The sword lights up.
I'm gonna go attack this guy up here.
Okay. Give him some space. There you go.
He's like, I won't kiss the vampire.
Okay.
Give me natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice.
Nice.
Taste my fire.
Do I get the sneak attack?
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Oh,
Actually, wait, no, you don't get sneak attack because it is not engaged. Sorry about that. So no sneak attack, but you
But
do
wait,
get
he hasn't
fire
attacked
damage.
yet. Is that right?
He did attack
He
already.
hit me. Yeah.
Oh. Alright. So now I just do it again, right? Since
Yeah, you roll.
I
So
got
that's
that.
10.
that's 10. Do it
Okay.
again.
All right, with the short sword.
Yeah.
He's talking about for the double damage.
Oh, yeah, just double those dice. So 20 then.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah, we'll just say 20. So another 10. All right. You lay into it with a fire weapon, firebrand, flame tongue weapon. Part of its clothing catches on fire and it quickly, puts it out. But it looked like it hurt.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, you gonna? Oh yeah, because you used your bonus action to activate. All right, it is their turn. She looks past you, Seraph, and she says, "What about you? Won't you help me?" Cleroy, make a wisdom save, please.
You can do it.
Thanks.
I believe in you. 21.
21.
Please.
Natural 20 again.
Natural 20 again.
That's my boy.
That's the block right there. Yeah, boy.
And she looks up and says, "Very well." And then
I will
this
say
guy,
never. The fiend.
this guy is going to. He's gonna step. Actually, not. He's gonna stay right where he is. Is he? No, he's not. 15. He's gonna step there.
Or do I get a reaction to attack him?
Yep, go for it.
$26.
26 hits. Stop rolling so well, please.
He's rolling high.
You're making this less fun for me.
Alright.
And then he rolls
9.
a 5 on his 1d6.
9 more points of damage. Alright. But he's going to attempt to go after you, Seraph. Jeez. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That was a natural 2. So he tries to swipe at you, but you, sensing him walking up behind you, dodge out of the way. He's gonna try again. That one might hit. Does an 18 hit you?
That's a miss.
Alright, he tries to swipe at you again, and you are not caught by it. Creed, you are up.
Sorry, I've been muted this whole time. Is this the same guy that we saw with her earlier?
It is not.
Okay. This is a different
But actually, now that there's some light in here, you guys can see that there is a patch of dirt. This here is soil. There's no other dirt in here. It's all rock.
Ugh. Is there anything special about it? Does it look mound-like in the shape of a person, potentially?
I mean, it looks, it does not look packed. It looks freshly moved.
Okay. Let's see. Can I do a straight line with this? Yeah, I don't think I have the angle, so I'm gonna move. I don't know why it's.
What are you trying to do?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm trying to move myself again, but it looks like
Oh,
tail
there we go.
spires. And... Okay, thanks. So I don't know. I must have clicked on my turn. But... So yeah, I'm gonna move to this angle, and I'm gonna real fast cast Eldritch Blast on this guy.
On which one?
The
dude?
Broseph.
Okay.
Yeah. So 26
26 will hit.
damage is 6,
All right.
and then same thing. I'm gonna push him back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I moved there to get advantage. I didn't use it. Oh, well.
And
Probably
then I'm
missing
gonna do it
it.
again. Hit him again.
That's a
Let's see
miss.
what do I got.
Yeah, that's another.
Oh.
That's another natural 2.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
All right, Seraph.
I'm gonna start swinging on the girl.
All right.
A 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
4. Wow. 8 force damage,
All right.
and I will stunning strike.
Okay, that's a con save, right?
Constitution 17.
That is a 17 exactly. So the shield
Okay.
save there.
Second hit. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, that does. There we go. That's better damage. 14 force damage,
14, jeez.
and then I will flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. 28 to hit.
28 will hit, yeah.
For another 10 force damage,
Okay.
and I will again try to stunning strike.
All right. That one is not so good. She is stunned.
All right, I get
Did you say
advantage
it's
on this next one.
17. Yeah.
And advantage on the last one. Gets me 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Oh, she's stunned. That's all I really wanted. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. Cleroy, you're up. There's a stunned woman and a dude.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go attack the dude. And I'm gonna use my flame tongue to attack.
All right.
So close to another 20.
Oh my gosh. Cheat codes tonight.
5 damage. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, because it was engaged with Seraph. So that's 5 with your thing, and then whatever your sneak attack is. A 24.
Oof. Oof.
Plus an extra 24.
He is not looking good. His hair's all tossed. he's leaning over a little bit.
So 29 damage.
All right, yeah, he's not looking good.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and back up. An extra. There.
Okay. All right, it is their turn. She is stunned. He is, man, what's he gonna do? He's gonna try to move back over here and try this again with advantage this time. Ooh, that might actually work. The first roll is better.
Can either of these two take a whack at her?
Do what?
Or whack? Like, didn't he walk by?
He did not leave the
okay.
range of him. So that is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, he is going to grapple you, and he is going to try to bite you. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. So you will take 5 points of piercing damage and 12 points of necrotic.
I'm resistant to necrotic, so it's halved.
Okay. I forgot. I'm supposed to have been. Hold on a second. Turn. She's had 2 turns, so that's. She's had 2 turns. Okay. Alright, that's their turn. You are grappled. Creed, you are up.
Eddie, let's see. How far away is he? I'm just gonna take a brief sidestep here and target our guy over there with Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. He's looking a little better now. After having a drink.
13. I don't think that
13
hits.
misses.
Second beam. 18.
18 will hit.
11.
11 points of damage.
And force him back.
Okay. He's like, I just came over here.
Stay away. And then 15, 20. Alright. Good to go.
Alright, Seraph. You're grappled?
What did I
Still-
go with him when he got
I'll say
shot
that
back?
he just sort of swung around, but he's still holding on to you.
Being grappled, I can still attack just fine.
Yeah. You just can't move.
Alright. I'm gonna attack her
Okay. All
with advantage.
because,
Because
yeah.
she is stunned. First one's gonna hit 26
That hits.
for 12 points of force damage.
Alright.
Second one is Crappy 13. Not gonna hit.
Crappy 13 will not hit.
And next one's bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
26.
26 will hit.
And I will stunning strike on this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
It was like what did I just roll on damage? 10 on
10.
damage.
Okay.
Of course.
Con save. That's a 21.
Okay, so she saves on that one.
10 points of damage.
Alright, last attack. 21.
21 will hit.
And she'll take another 15 points of force damage.
Oof. Okay.
And again, I will flurry of blows. Or stunning
Stunning strike.
strike.
That is a 18.
She saves.
Okay. She's gonna get a turn. Look out. Is that your turn?
Look out.
I guess it is. Because you bonus
Yep.
action, you don't have movement. Cleroy.
Alright. I'm not done with this guy. And I'm gonna attack him with my flame tongue.
All right.
At the end of my turn, I'm gonna go, Cleroy, protect my flank.
Alright. So that's an 18. Plus 26.
26 hits.
Seven
So
damage.
7 plus your sneak attack. Might get him here.
11 on the sneak attack
18.
damage.
18
Okay,
damage.
so 11 more.
Total. No, 18 total.
Right, but 11 more. Because I already did 7. All right, yeah, he's
Okay.
not looking good, but he's still standing.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack
All right.
again. Someone right. 20.
20 will hit. Yeah. He's not looking good. He's hanging on though.
8.
All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. It is their turn. She will move over here.
No.
Just say, "What about you over there? Will you help me, please?"
No.
So I need you to make a wisdom save, Creed.
No. There we are. Dang it. 14.
All right, so you believe she is to be protected. She says, "They're attacking me. Help!"
So what does that
Yes.
mean?
Basically, you now believe that she is a close friend, and she
Uh-huh.
is asking you for aid
Uh-huh.
against these the other people who were your friends at one point, but now they seem to be attacking your best friend.
Okay.
So take that as you will, but she is to be protected. Whatever means you see are necessary to keep her protected. And then this guy is going to... He still has you grappled. So he is going to... He's going to claw you first. With his free hand. With advantage. Oh, then I forgot about this. They both get... You can see some of the wounds on both of them start to close up at the beginning of their turn. Does 20 hit you, Seraph?
Yep.
Okay, so you do get clawed. So you will take 8 points of slashing damage, and then he's going to try to bite you. Advantage. 18. Does 18 hit, Seraph?
That's a miss.
Okay, so he cuts you a little bit with his claws. He's holding onto you. He reaches in to bite you, but you sort of shoulder him off, hit him in the mouth, shoulder bit, and he does not find purchase with his mouth. Creed, you're up. Your friend is being attacked.
Does that mean that I think that he is also friendly?
Essentially, you see him as trying to help your best friend.
That
Well,
sounded more confusing than anything.
So you see him as essentially friendly, because he hasn't attacked you yet at all, and he is attempting to
that's
save
not
the
true.
person. Oh, that's true, but he is now attempting to help the person that you think you should be helping.
well, I am a man of vengeance and spite, so because he bit me, I'm still pissed at him.
Okay.
Does that factor in at all?
I would say that your priority is more to protect her than vengeance.
Well, that's dumb. I understand.
That's how
All right,
charm works.
well.
Sometimes.
I guess that means Eldritch Blast.
On
And
who?
I suppose it would be Seraph, because Seraph's the only one that's actually done anything to her.
Okay.
So, sorry, Seraph. Let's hope I get... Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a miss.
11. I was just going to say, let's bring some of those roll 20s back.
That
22.
hit.
And force damage... 14.
Ouch.
40. Do you push him?
Yeah.
All right, so you are pushed. He's holding on to you, grappled still. But you are over there now. On the soil, soft soil, now that you're standing on it.
And then I'll just move back. Alright. That's my turn.
All right, Seraph.
Sorry, Sarah. She
Don't
made me
hurt
do
my
it.
friend!
I'm gonna move. My tail spire's like messed up. Hang on, I gotta restart it.
Okay.
But I'll move up to where I'm in. Am I within 15 feet of her?
Yes, you are within 15 feet. You
All
cannot
right,
currently
perfect.
move, though. You are still grappled.
I still have my tendril arms with
Yep.
my tattoo, so I'll hit her.
All right.
Go. There we go. 25 to hit.
5 hits for sure.
That does. Ooh, 17 max damage
Yeah.
on the
I
first
mean-
one. And on the second one, a natural 20.
Jeez.
Yes. Yes. I mean, if I'm getting spanked around by tentacles, I'd probably lose my concentration.
Oh, snap. 16 damage on that crit.
16. Good thing it's
It
not something
added.
you have to
It added
concentrate
for
on.
me, so that's cool.
That is
It's nice. Added and did your damage for you. I like
Yeah.
that.
Flurry of blows. 2 more hits. First one. Ooh, that's gonna hit 24.
24 hits.
And that does another max 17 damage. Yeah!
Jeez.
He said, "You turned my friend against me. How dare you? I told you it wasn't gonna work." Okay.
Oh, that's great.
All right, last attack. That's gonna hit 22.
Yeah.
Another max 17.
Jeez.
Oh, you don't control my friend, son. What's up?
Great.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Cleroy.
Alright. I am shocked to what I see.
You got that max 17 on
Okay, you
you.
just seen Creed shoot Eldritch Blasts at Seraph, and then Seraph just wail on the head lady there.
Alright, well, I'm still attacking the male there in front of me.
All right.
Dude, put this guy in the
20.
ground.
Does a 20 hit?
20 hits. And actually, you have advantage. So if you want to try for the natural 20.
Nope.
Okay, so how much damage was it?
9.
Okay.
Get that sneak attack.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that is enough
Alright,
to finish
so-
that guy. So he falls to the ground. You are no longer grappled, Seraph.
Yay. Alright, and now I'm gonna move up. Feet, and I'm gonna use my short sword to
Okay.
attack.
All right.
– 18.
18 will hit. Nine points of damage.
9 damage.
Yikes. All right. Is that your turn?
It's my turn.
All right. She is not looking good. She turns to you, Cleroy, and says, "How about a taste?" She's going to try to hit you. That is a 21 to hit. I think hits you. So you are.
That hits.
She's going to use that to grapple you, which is going to try to bite you. And that is a 19. Does that hit?
19 hits.
All right. So you get. I didn't even roll at all. Okay.
Can I use an
you have two.
uncanny dodge for this?
Yeah, you can. So you take. 6 points of piercing damage. And then 8 points of necrotic. So I should get 2. That's right. And your maximum hit points are reduced by 8. And that is her turn. Creed, your friend is still being assailed.
Dude. Ah. Dumb. Alright.
What's my temporary HP?
Subtract
Or-
8 from your max
8?
HP.
Well, sorry, Cleroy, but you're gonna have to suffer at the wrath of Eldritch Blasts. Yeah, let's do that. I really just want to be like, oh, I guess I'll just sit here. Alright,
Like that.
Cleroy, does 26 hit you?
Yes, a 26 hits me.
Dude, 14 damage.
I'm getting
Almost
hammered
max damage.
All our shots. And then I knock you back 10 feet as well.
It's gonna be 5 feet because you can't run into Seraph unless your angle. No, your angle's perfect there, so
Can I hit Seraph with an Eldritch Blast?
you can.
Alright, well, I'll split it up because I'm angry at both of them apparently.
Actually, I'm gonna see if she can hold on to him. Make her make an athletics
Oh,
check.
okay.
Yeah, I'll say she releases the grapple. She did not roll high enough.
Alright, Seraph, here comes a 23,
Hits.
and then
The most
a
damage.
12 damage.
Are you pushing him too?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do. I push people away. Alright, and then similarly,
Literally and figuratively.
I'm running away to my corner. Let's see, wait, I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, Seraph.
I'm just gonna move up to here. And
Quit pushing me away.
I can't believe you've done this. And I'll just start waylaying on her again.
Alright,
That's gonna hit 28.
28 hits.
And that does 10 force damage.
Alright.
Second hit is 16.
Let me double check. I think that's close. 16 just hits.
Right. For another 10 force damage. Flurry of blows.
Alright.
That does natural 1. Oh, that one. That's a miss. And then the next one. 14.
14 misses.
Alright. Yeah, my turn there.
Alright, Cleroy, you're up. She's looking bloodied. She's looking bad.
Good, I want her dead.
Good.
You can see your blood on her lips.
I'm gonna remember this. 21.
21 hits.
Uh, 6 damage on that. Let me actually move up. Alright. And
No
then,
sneak attack. You don't have
uh,
anybody.
dang.
So 6 damage.
Alright.
Yikes.
And then I will use my sword.
Okay.
Are you not considered to be in melee with it?
24.
I don't think so.
They're melee attacks. I don't know if that.
If you're in melee range, depending on what your range is, that's
15
considered-
feet.
I'll say no for now, but I'll look into that. So what was that? 24. The short hits.
10 damage on that one.
10 damage. She falls to the ground and dissipates into a mist.
I'm reading on sneak attack on David's character sheet here. It is within 5 feet. It actually specifies that.
Oh, there you go. Is that your turn, Leroy?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. She becomes a mist. She like floats up towards the ceiling and sort of disperses among it. And you no longer see her.
She took the coward's way out. Is Creed still charmed?
Yeah.
As soon as she becomes mist and starts floating away, your mind becomes your own, and you realize what you've done.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I pushed you away and whacked you with Eldritch Blast.
Don't worry about it. I know what she was trying to do. Let's just get this place taken care of. Do I know from research what she is?
Make a history check.
Guidance.
She's a vampire.
Gonna need it. 9. Yikes! 11.
11. You know she's a vampire.
Okay.
You know.
Do I know?
They drink blood, but that's about the extent of what you know.
Do I know how to make sure that they stay down? Like this guy that's dead.
With an 11, you do not. The guy that is dead below you, though, does not. I mean, he doesn't appear to be moving at the moment.
Hey,
Does he have
Leroy,
pointy teeth?
light this guy on fire, just in case,
Alright, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
with your sword.
So you sort of touch the sword to him long enough to catch him on fire.
I don't think that does anything. but
Oh, dang. Actually, never mind.
I'll start investigating this dirt.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Guidance.
I'm going to put the glasses on.
I'll
Okay.
help him with the
Investigation. Ooh, very good. 22 plus 4, so 26.
Yeah, you look down at it and you can tell that something was recently buried here. Just by with that roll, just by looking at it, you can tell. You start to dig a little bit down, and you uncover the face of the guy that you saw her with earlier in the evening.
I'm gonna look at his teeth.
Currently his teeth are normal.
I'll check for a
Currently.
pulse.
What?
I'll check for a pulse.
Yeah, no pulse.
Can I, I've got Speak with the Dead. And I'd like to cast it on this jabroni here.
Okay.
Hello!
It's via that's a ritual spell, yeah?
I think it's a invocation. It's,
Okay.
what is it called? Where are
Whispers
you?
of the Dead or whatever.
Yeah, Whispers of the Grave. You can cast Speak with the Dead at will without expending a spell slot.
Okay. So yeah, you pull him up out of the ground a little bit. And
But not too much. Like, he only needs his face to talk, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't want him too mobile.
So yeah, you pull him up out of the ground a little bit, and he's still motionless. And as soon as you cast a spell, just you can see his eyes sort of open. His head rolls up.
Well, hello there.
He just stares at you. You get, I think, 5 questions with that, right?
It doesn't say, just 10 minutes.
It's 5 questions.
Am I missing that?
Does that Speak with Dead?
Yeah.
I have that spell. I'm just looking it up. It says
Oh, 5 questions. Up to 5 questions.
There you go.
What happened to you?
He looks at you and says, I was brought here by her. The woman. She's not what she seems.
Did he bite you?
I
Me?
let her. Yes.
How long ago?
He sort of looks confused. I don't know.
Guys, I probably only have a couple more questions. Is there anything you want to ask this jabroni here in the dirt?
Why
Maybe
did
who
you
he
let it
is.
bite her?
Maybe he's someone important. We could get on their good side if we bring his body back.
Where are you from? Who are you? I guess tell us about yourself.
Where are you from? Who are you? Those are 2 separate questions.
Well, okay, well tell us about yourself.
That's
That's
not a
one.
question.
Will you tell us about yourself?
No.
that coming.
Since I don't recognize you.
Is there anything, or is there anyone, how do I say it? Is there anyone you would like us to pass a message along to? Any last words for any friends or loved ones?
He just says, don't trust the lady of the night. And then, he slumps back over.
Alright, I think I have a torch in my bag, so I'm gonna light his body on fire too.
Okay. If either of you would like to make a history check, you can also do so.
Alright, fine, but I'm not super awesome when it comes to my history. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, you're like, Fire's good.
Got a natural 20.
-1 for 19. Okay, Cleroy, you've heard stories about vampires, and you have heard that to make someone a vampire, they have to be buried overnight after they've been bitten, or they become a vampire spawn. And to kill a vampire, you have to either kill them in sunlight or kill them in their resting place.
I knew those books would come in handy.
Way to go, Cleroy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll just
we should.
tell that to the party.
So let's
I'll
dig
check-
this guy out.
Yeah, let's check around this place and see what we can find and head back.
Agreed.
Okay. Go ahead and make I guess investigation check out for the cave.
Wearing them glasses.
Guidance.
17 plus another 4, so 21. Man, them guidances are coming in clutch.
Looking about the cave, it seems pretty ordinary with the exception of the dirt, of which there was like basically enough room to fit 2 bodies, and with that investigation you can tell that the other side was fairly recently climbed out of, presumably by this other guy. Nothing else about the cave is particularly interesting, with the exception of there are some cracks in the rock on the ceiling that presumably something in a gaseous state could move through.
She's gone. Let's head back.
Indeed.
Start making our way back.
Okay. Making my way.
Does anybody have any healing spells? Because I could very much use some.
I gave you a potion a while back. Should have a potion like a
Alright, I'll
standard.
take that potion then.
Okay.
I'm going to place a hand on my shoulder and cast Healing Hands and heal myself for 9.
Okay.
And I will limp out.
Alright, so
I will not heal. I will just walk slowly.
how much does the healing potion do? Is it a D4?
2d4 plus
2.
2.
Okay, let's see. Alright, I think I got that on my phone as well. Look that up.
Alright, does anybody know how to cure me from this low AP, HP, health points?
Once we get back to Melmore, he might know something.
Alright.
Let's just get back to the group.
Yeah, agreed.
Restoration does that, right? I don't know. I have to look.
That's gonna be a lot more fun for me if you didn't wake up your friends there, Seraph.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
Yeah, that would suck.
I think I could have gotten away. I'm fast.
It's possible.
That's true. You probably could have run. I forget sometimes that running's probably an option.
It's gonna be so much fun though if they killed you and buried you, and then your friends show up the next day and have to fight you.
I'd have been
Alright.
stunning everyone.
Okay. You guys make your way back to the dome without much issue, as it was pretty far away from the town. which looking back on it now is quite suspicious. Yeah, you make it back to the dome without issue.
Man, you
I'll
guys.
I'll wake
missed.
everyone up for a minute.
You guys missed a party.
Well,
how was your visit with the drow lady?
you look over like Cleroy is like missing half of his arm.
I wake up like, oh man, you guys had a rough.
Yeah, Clear's got blood stains running down his neck.
I immediately go ahead and cast Prayer of Healing on everyone that looks hurt.
Vampire. She seems so nice.
So you get 31 health.
Oh
Everybody
man.
gets 31 healing.
And does that affect your max HP?
No, that's
No,
something
it's
else.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out which spell I have that does that. I think it's Greater Restoration.
Yeah,
I
how
think
do you
Lesser
do-
Restoration should be able to.
No, Lesser Restoration doesn't. I just read it.
Well, I mean, different stuff. Go ahead and make a history check, Melmore. Or a religion check, your choice.
Well, if I get the choice, it's definitely gonna be religion. No, cleric.
Guidance.
Alright. Plus guidance. Let's see. It's a D4.
Be a 4.
Ah, come on, just roll the thing. So 12. Jeez. That's a crappy.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't know. You're not sure.
Oh, I'm just looking at my spell here. Either way, we'd have to sleep the rest of the night for me to probably fix that.
Let's try to rest up. Maybe get a little bit more sleep than usual, and then we'll head out.
So you're gonna try to take a long rest from here?
And
Because
the,
people have been casting spells and stuff, so you couldn't just continue without some extension.
Oh, we'll take a. It's up to you. We can take a short rest now and let the others get their full rest, or just bunker down for a long. I'm good with a short rest now. My health's back. I'm okay.
yeah, it's great. I have to cast Greater Restoration, so I do have the spell. So we're gonna just take a long rest from here, I guess. It's middle of the night.
I can take it too whenever we wake up.
Okay.
Yeah, and we can sleep in a little bit, I suppose.
Okay, so I'll say that you guys, it's probably around. It was one watch. It's probably around midnight or 1 in the morning, maybe 2 by this point. So for the long rests, you're still getting up pretty early, like 10 a.m. at the latest.
Yeah.
It's 8 hours, right?
So, okay. Any.
We'll say Galahad will keep watch
Okay.
whenever he finishes his long rest, and I'll tell him to watch out for mist.
Okay. Who's gonna watch the first 2 watches? Because he will get his after about another 3 hours, I think.
I haven't cast anything all night.
Okay, so you're good then as well to take, but you're to take a watch as well, so you'll need to sleep.
No more.
Can I take a watch to
watch
start
the rest.
a new long rest?
Sure.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll take the first one.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh, there we go. 24.
Yeah, you can see the town pretty well. There is still a little bit of movement over there, but nothing coming towards you guys at this point.
Very nice.
As soon as my rest is over, or whenever I do my spells, then I'll cast whoever needed that the most. I can do 1 Greater Restoration.
So, I think only one person had it, right?
Yep.
I got bit as well.
Creed and
but
Conroy both.
I think Cleroy took more than I did. I only took 7.
It's fine.
Clearway took 8, I think.
It's fine. I'll cast Greater Restoration once we wake up, and on 1, and you can do the other. So we have 2 basically.
Oh, diamond dust. Did I pick that up? I think I did.
Don't think you did. I think that Melmore got all that was in the town that you guys could find.
I have diamond dust. Let me see how much I have though. I might be able to give you. Where's my stuff? Okay, I gotta find it. Equipment. Here we go. I have 300 gold worth, so I can give you 100. Basically, we can each
100
cast
for
one.
it.
Yeah, so I have 300 gold worth
Okay.
of diamond dust.
All right. I'll say I'll just shorten this a little bit over the course of the night. Galahad wakes up. You tell him what's going on. He recasts the dome so that you guys can continue to sleep in it for the remainder of the long rest. He takes a watch. Nothing's really happening. There is again more movement in the town, especially as the morning comes. But so everyone has finished their long rest except for I guess Melmore cast a spell, so he would need the full, and then the 3 that went will need another couple hours. So Beak and Galahad wake up and finish the last bit of watch. Wait for you guys to wake up. And as the rest of you wake up, you actually feel rejuvenated. Your maximum hit points are back to normal after a long rest.
Oh, even without
Oh.
the spell.
I thought about letting you cast it anyway, but I didn't want to make you burn the diamond dust on it.
All right then.
I'll just make you take the spell for the day. That's as far as I'll take it.
We have the spell for the day.
Okay. Are you guys continuing to move north?
Yep.
Okay, let me check on the map.
I'll be honest, I actually don't even know what we're doing down here. Like, what our goal is supposed to be.
We're looking
It's
for
cool.
the
We take
Order
a
of
bathroom break real
Dusk.
quick.
Yeah, we'll take a bathroom break real quick. So we'll be
Awesome.
right back. All right, we are back.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he had, no one would be charmed. No one would be charmed. Just be charmed.
Hey, you charmed me.
Yeah, it took me 3 of her turns though. That's too many.
I'm not good enough for you.
Like there was other things I had planned for her to do, but since she couldn't get anyone charmed, I couldn't do them. All right. Anyway, we're back. You guys are headed north along the road. The path is way easier now as compared to whenever you first entered the Underdark, where you didn't really know where you were going. This is a clear road that you can follow. Along the way, you will pass a few drow just walking along the road. For the sake of brevity, I'll just ask you how you deal with it.
We walk like we own the place.
I want
Like we
to
belong.
disguise self to be a drow.
So we'll walk behind Creed.
Just got
Well,
These are my-
a drow female and
Yeah, exactly.
matriarchal society. Yes.
Just dress as like make yourself look important.
We can
Or your
do-
bodyguards.
These are my
Also,
prisoners.
I will say that between the knowledge that Creed has and you guys having just passed a town, you have not seen anything but drow down here at all. And Creed, you would know that there are no non-drow or the occasional tiefling down here. And even the
Right.
tieflings are... It's weird to see them outside of the Order of Dusk, like, central area.
Which is where we're headed, right?
Yeah, it's where you're headed, but you are not there yet. And you would know that before you get there, you're going to come through. By this point, you would probably know there are 2 towns between you and the Order facility.
So I'm like recognizing a little bit of this.
Yeah, you've actually, I mean, you've been to this. You haven't really been this far south, other than when you were first brought in, so you don't remember it that well. But you know that the next town you're going to come across is Koloran, and that is the capital of the Underdark. And you've been there a few times, but not a lot. And then north of that is Uladara, and that's pretty close to the Order of Dusk main facility. And that town you have been to quite a bit, as that's where they would go for like supply runs and things like that.
And based on my knowledge, would it be weird for like any form of visitors, emissaries, slaves? Like, I'm thinking if I make myself look like a semi-important drow, yeah, I'm escorting this group of,
Your knowledge of that would be that would be a stretch. There have been known to be
prisoners,
like sort of, well, like emissaries or convoys of some sort, ambassadors, but those kinds of things are like everyone kind of knows that it's going to be happening.
Yeah.
And they are escorted by drow, like higher military personnel from the border all the way in.
Okay.
So it's up to you how you want to deal with whenever you see traffic on the road.
Should we just kill everybody we see?
I could assassinate them.
We can try and hide. We have good capabilities to hide.
Yeah.
Except for me.
With Beak's help.
You
I
sit
think-
still. Sting will sit on top of you.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about the giant scorpion.
You can be
That'll
different.
make this a little bit more
More
difficult.
complicated.
This part of the Underdark is not as sort of narrow and confined as whenever you were coming up from Teona's cave. This road has a pretty wide berth, and there are spots along the way. Like every now and then you'll see what appears to be some sort of small settlement that is maybe like a mushroom farm or something of that like, but they're far off.
We're not gonna follow the main road. We're gonna skirt the sides of the road, try to keep out of sight.
Yeah.
How big is Sting?
Sting is like
Large, so
yeah, he's large, so 10 by 10.
10 feet.
Ugh, okay.
He's gonna be harder to hide.
He's
But
the big
Here,
boy.
here, I have a plan, alright? So we all hide, and the tiefling and the small dude, Galahad or something, can pretend that he is a prisoner, and that the tiefling will turn into the other people, and the scorpion can be the pet. See? Perfect plan.
I like your enthusiasm, Cleroy.
It would be weird for a drow to have a giant scorpion pet.
Yeah, that's not something you've ever seen before. At least not in a city.
And minor illusion is a 5 by 5 foot cube, too small for this scorpion to
Small for a
hide.
giant scorpion, yeah.
Dude.
I can cast polymorph and shrink him down for an hour, but I only get one of those a day.
Mm.
I think the easiest option would just be pass it out of the trace and try to
Anybody got a
stay
shield?
out of.
Scorpions love hanging out in shoes.
The giant shoe.
giant.
Yeah, let's just be sneaky as we can. I'll be disguised as a drow and can attempt to lie my pants off. I also have a couple spells that can help with that kind of thing, so.
Okay, so I'll say for this first day, you see a couple people. It's not at the same time, but a couple encounters spaced out. Are you guys just going to try to go off to the side of the road and hide as they pass? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and have everyone roll stealth checks, and if you're casting Pass Without a Trace, then add 10 to it.
I'm not gonna cast Pass Without Trace unless I feel like if it's one person, big whoop. But if I feel like we are outnumbered or outgunned and something dangerous, then I'll cast it because I only have so many of these.
I want to give either Melmore or Sting guidance for this.
16 for me.
So,
Well, I roll at disadvantage, so
all right, I guess I'll give it to Melmore.
I mean I could guidance myself.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I have that cantrip as well.
Galahad rolled a 5. I don't know what his plus is.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on myself for each stealth check. Too.
And
I
I'll
got a
give
16 and Sting got an 11.
I'll give Sting my guidance. So,
Okay.
Oh, 6 is my stealth.
Giant scorpion,
Sting.
more stealthy than Melmore.
So Sting got a 13. He's a plus. He's a
well,
plus
you
one.
know, he doesn't have any armor. So.
I'm an armor-wearing dwarf. Okay, dwarves aren't exactly quiet.
All right, so you guys sort of get off the road a little ways as far as you can and try to hide and be still as this first gentleman walks by with his mountain goat-esque growth. And as he's walking by,
Oh, his mount. Or,
his donkey, his beast of burden.
I assume it's Scorpion. He lives here. He knows how to hide from predators. He hides from like the giant oozes and whatever else. What
Sure.
else is in the Underdark?
As he's walking by, Melmore decides to, he has to settle. He's got to move a little bit. And you hear clang clang, and this drow sort of looks over there and he stops.
Sting looks over at Melmore and says, "Shh."
He looks in that direction, and it's two people in their Roth, and one of them says something to the other one. You can't understand it, and then they just sort of they walk a little faster and keep looking in your direction, and then eventually they are past you.
All
Let's
right, we should
move.
keep going.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's put some distance in between us.
Okay, so you guys keep going the same day, and second encounter comes. Are you doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
time it is it's another group. This one's a group of 4, and they appear to be lightly armored with weapons.
Well, why we need to hide? If they see us and they attack us, we just kill them.
We don't want to start killing
We-
drow.
We leave a trail of bodies. They'll be sending.
They try to kill us, we kill them back.
We don't.
But
We
there
don't
could
wanna
be a
kill
lot
the
of them.
animals.
There's only 4 of them.
I
If
know,
one
but
gets
if
away,
Those
Kill
are
bodies
smaller
are
than
discovered, we'll have-
Sting. Sting could take him by himself.
I think we
We'll have
fight
the
if we
entire
have to,
capital
but
hunt us down.
I think the best bet is to try to be quiet.
And basically, I'm letting you guys see them first because Melmore and Seraph have such high passive perception. So you can decide.
I don't know about all this sneaking around. I say that in my Han Solo voice.
yeah, for real, that's what I was thinking earlier. When I was asking the prisoner question, it's like I just got a bunch of Chewbacca's with me.
Melmore, be quiet. You need WD-40 for that armor.
I know, right?
Every time we move.
So what, are you hiding again? Or are you just walking up to him?
I'm trying to get everybody to hide, but if the
I-
runs
I
off-
think we should hide.
I'll vote to hide as well.
Okay. Are you passing without trace this time or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 for Sting.
Oh,
And I got
here we go.
27, by the way. Or 25.
Are you
23
guiding,
for me.
guiding Melmore this time?
I guided myself,
He can guide
Okay.
himself.
but I got a 14 plus.
You go to cast
D4.
guidance on Sting and you don't see him.
23 for
I got
23
19.
for Seraph and 5
18.
for Galahad.
Okay.
I got 8.
And I got a 10. Jeez.
Okay, as a group though, you did pretty well. These guys walk by, they're talking amongst themselves and sort of laughing. Again, you don't understand anything they're saying, but they don't even look in your direction this time. Because they are being loud enough themselves that they do not notice you. So at the end of first day of travel from Kidrith, you're following the road and it sort of forks. You can either continue going straight, or there is a road that sort of backtracks to the left.
Do we know
Curry,
what
do
we
you
did there?
remember?
Yeah, do I remember this?
Make a history check.
Can I check for footprints and take? I'm assuming we're going the path that's well traveled, right?
Yeah, you can check for footprints. Go ahead and make investigation check.
Are you sure I could do so?
Okay, and I'm gonna
Survival's
have
to follow them, not to
Nine.
find them.
Tracking.
13.
I don't
and then-
investigate very well. Maybe someone else should investigate that then.
I'll investigate.
Yeah,
I'll
you
put my
investigate,
glasses
but-
on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He can get advantage. So
So I got a 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
You know for
15.
sure that Koloran is the road that just keeps going. The 19. I would say you do remember vaguely that there was a tunnel south of Koloran at one point that was to the Thondrian Kingdom.
And Koloran's the capital.
Mhm.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Investigation of 15. You see that there are lots of footprints on this main road, and I would say probably none right now on the back track into the left road.
Do we know that the dwarves are this far down, or is this just like a long road?
What do you mean this far down? Like south?
Like down in the ground, underground.
the door.
Oh, well, I mean, when you went to, because you were going to take some of the caves from the Thundering Kingdom over here and went to get to those caves that you
Oh,
found
yeah,
out were
okay.
caved in. They were further down.
But I mean, I guess I share it with the party what I remember.
Okay.
Should we just stick on the main road then?
We'd have to skirt the main city.
We want to go to Koloran, right? Isn't that where the Order of Dusk? That's the capital, right?
That's on the way, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's roll.
All right, that's the end of the first day. I won't make you do perception checks overnight because you're going to see just occasionally. Well, actually, make a survival check, Beak, to see how good you can hide off the road with the.
Guidance.
Can I help?
Sure.
I got 26 without all.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So you don't need to
All
make
right.
perception checks. You found a really good spot, and no one's going to bother you. Next day, you wake up and go continue on north to Koloran. I would say you probably do see a couple more people on the road with the same sort of. If you guys just stick to the side and hide, it's not going to really be a problem. At the end of the day, you get. You feel like you're probably pretty close to Koloran. It's up to you whether you want to try to push through or just do it in the morning.
I say we do it in the morning. Let's go well rested.
Agreed.
Make another survival check to see if you can find a safe spot to put down for the night with advantage and a D4 because I'm sure you're getting assisted and guided.
Mhm.
Guidance.
We have 2 people with that cantrip, so
Okay, yeah, you're fine. It's a total of 25. You're fine. You find a good spot. Next morning, you guys wake up. It takes you about 2-ish hours before you. By this point, the road has sort of narrowed a bit as you get closer to the city. But as you get right up on the city, it spreads out very wide to a enormous cavern, like probably between 5 and 7 miles wide and deep. This cavern is, and you're sort of up in elevation from it as the road goes down into the city. The city is in the middle of this enormous cavern. It is encircled on 3 sides by a large underground lake, and this is sort of started to bring back memories, Creed, because you have seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
The water looks almost like glass, as there are just the smallest ripples of movement. It's a very still lake. You can see dim street lamps reflecting off of the lake. And there are some sort of more magic looking stuff here than there was in Kidrith, but still not super extravagant like you remember the Uladara to be. So this one is, like I said, surrounded on 3 sides by a lake. It is a very large cavern, and while it does look possible to sneak by, it is going to be a little bit more difficult than in Kidrith, as this city is significantly bigger. You see a lot more movement in this city than there was in Kidrith. Kidrith was a decent-sized city, but this is very large.
We need to go through this city?
You need to go past it, yeah.
Can we go around the outside?
That's what he just said. It'll be really hard.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it will be more difficult than in Kidrith.
Difficult as in like the terrain, or difficult as in like noticeable?
To get noticed, yeah.
Okay.
The
Gonna
terrain
need
is
pass
easy enough.
trace on this one.
Can we just fly?
Okay.
You could fly, but you would, I mean, depending on what you looked like, you would get noticed. There are occasionally bats in here, but nothing else in here flies.
I can be a bat. Sting can be a bat.
That could be really helpful for you two.
And I can disguise as a drow, but
Could you cast Pass Without a Trace with us and then turn into a bird or a bat?
Does anyone have? I can look up.
I can't
No, I can't look it up.
pass without trace and polymorph.
Can anyone else see Galahad's character sheet?
Nope.
No?
Maybe.
On the stream you can see it.
As I say, we're clicking on the stream.
Because I'm not
You
sure what
looking
all
for?
spells he has, but if he has like a polymorph or a seeming.
I don't think he does, but I don't remember him ever saying. Let's see,
Spells.
Galahad.
Can you see what spells he has prepared? Assuming.
I think he can prepare whatever he wants every morning. So knowing that you guys do this, you can prepare whatever you want for him.
I don't know that we can see his known spells. I can see what he has memorized, but I can't see his known spells because we can't edit his spell book.
Okay, let me see if I can.
I can see what he has memorized right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
He has nothing that everything's just like straight damage. I don't see anything that.
That sounds like Galahad. Let's see. I can look.
murder, death, kill.
Yeah, there's no like buffs or anything. It's just all damage and sleep.
Okay. Alarm, burning hands, find familiarize knife. Yep, he has virtually nothing that will. Well, he has fly.
For a conjuration wizard, he has like it looks like his spells all look evocation based.
Yeah,
He's like,
he has
I'm
fly,
this
but that's
conjuration wizard, and he builds like everything's evocation.
Eric likes the damage.
Yeah. Which is funny that he decided he wanted to be a conjuration wizard.
Killing things is more fun.
I remember having the conversation with him. I was going, "Why are you gonna be conjuration based? You're doing all attack spells," and he was like, "I don't know." Like,
I don't know. So yeah, he has fly, but it doesn't really help you.
No.
Um,
We're just gonna have to try to skirt the city.
I can make
How big?
I can make big owls. We can fly on them.
How big of like? I'm trying to think.
Could we Lord of the Rings style fly on giant eagles?
Yeah.
I think
Just
that would be noticed at all.
I can't do eagle, but I can do an owl.
How big of a city
Eight
are
of
we
them.
Did you do
talking?
eagle?
It's not on my eagles are rating 1, so I can only do 2 of them, but I can do 8 owls.
Oh, you
Like
mean summon
giant
them.
owls?
I see.
Yeah, or giant wasps.
Like
Ride some
Darius?
Galahad would never ride a giant wasp.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can summon
sure the
8
Nomar would
giant
either.
owls, just like I do the badgers, you know, and then they can just fly us across. Owls are quiet.
Could I? How big of like a town guard are we talking about with a city like this? Like, could I report a massive distraction or something as a disguised drag or something?
I mean, you would have a pretty good idea. The town guard here is huge.
Does
Okay.
does Galahad have a spell that could, like an illusion spell that could mask us flying over?
No.
I think he just has minor
he did-
illusion.
He did do something where he made it like
Major
a small,
image or something maybe?
He did something where he had a small area that he could, because when they were shooting arrows, he blocked the vision. Right? It was only like
Yeah,
a
he-
5 by
It's like
5
5 feet.
square.
The owls have a +4 stealth, so they'll be somewhat sneaky. I can't pass without trace with them out.
We might
I
as
mean, that's
well
alright.
give it a
I mean,
shot.
you can't hear her now.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot, I guess.
That's
Sure.
our only way around this right now, I think.
We'll just get shot out of the sky. Sounds great.
We'll be flying over a lake.
No
It's
more-
fine.
I'm Mr. Doomsayer.
They don't provoke
Great,
attacks
we're just getting
opportunity,
shot out
and
of the
they
sky.
have
Let's do it.
advantage on perception checks, so at least we'll see it whenever they kill us.
Yeah.
We get right over and they start shooting like arcane bombs at us. So
Well,
a
nobody
rail
died.
gun goes off. What is that?
I think that's what we're doing then.
Time to join
Is
the
that
order.
what you're doing?
Let's try it.
doing?
What's the
My
strength?
vote is to just try and sneak around.
They're
Yeah,
large.
mine too.
so
wanna
it's
go
a-
with that.
they're big owls.
Big.
They'll be seen. But
Let's sneak around, I guess, then.
Oh,
Plus-
but I'm trying
plus
to
4
giant
stealth. They're stinky.
owls.
Sneaky.
They're stinky.
They're stinky too.
You can smell them from miles away. So that's a stealth.
I'll tell them to be quiet. No hooting.
I'm trying to. I'm checking Galahad's spell list again. He has. Oh, he has silent image.
That is a new one.
Image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Could we make like a big, maybe Galahad can make like a 15-foot dragon fly over, and then we sneak around the other way.
What about the lake? Can we just go in? Do we have to cross the lake to get through here?
You could. You don't have to.
Or we just get some alligators and just ride across them.
Yeah, I just make some sharks. We can ride the sharks through.
Are they
As long
nice
as there's
ships?
nothing else in the water. But that sounds good to me.
Probably safer than.
we can cast
'Kay.
walk on water.
Oh, I can make a blood hawk. What is that? That sounds exciting.
We could cast walk on water and try to sneak around just over the lake.
Do we have that?
It's just
Do you have it?
They wouldn't even be looking that way for intruders, probably.
They're small though. They couldn't carry us.
So with silent image, yeah, it's 15-foot cube. Just,
Can it
Could
move?
be some visible phenomenon, and he can use his action to move it 60 feet per
Ugh.
round, so
Oh, per round.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like, could we make like a camouflage wall of sorts with it? And I have minor illusions for like a 5 by 5 foot cube. So like we could skirt the edge of the lake, and we just have these kind of running. And
I let him use it like that before, so yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I can also do giant bat.
Ooh, giant bat.
Are there
I'd
any
say
giant
we
bats
s-
around?
You have not seen any giant bats here. You've seen regular sized bats.
Yeah, I think I don't know, what do you guys think? We skirt around the lake, sneaky like, and we use these kind of camouflage illusion walls to.
Yeah, I think that'd work.
Okay.
We have a 15-foot one, and then I got a 5-foot one. So.
And one's a 15-foot cube, so you could potentially fit multiple people in that.
How long
Mine's
does it
5 foot by
take us to get by here?
Well, let's see. That is a first level spell for him, and it has a 10-minute duration, concentration. To get across the entire thing, it is huge. But to get across the most easily seen parts of it, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like, it will take you longer than that to get all the way through, but the dangerous parts are about probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Are you going in the water, or are you walking? What was the deal? Are you walking on the water? Are you going underwater? Or are you just going along the side? The non-lake side.
Yeah, along the side.
Okay. All right.
I'll pass without trace whenever we get to
The dangerous parts.
yeah.
Okay. So, how long is it? What's the duration on Pass Without Trace?
An hour.
An hour? Okay. So, go ahead and everyone roll stealth checks.
If I need to, I can do it a couple more times.
And add 10.
Ooh. 16 for me.
13 for me.
18.
Oh, man.
Galahad.
I also cast guidance on myself, so
Galahad rolled a 26. I don't know what his pluses are, so.
I got a 15.
Okay, well, between Galahad and Cleroy, it really helped you guys a lot. Cleroy got a 40.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so yeah, with the two of them that are well over 20, and the rest of you guys are still hovering mostly above, well, all of you above 10. You do manage to skirt along without much of a problem. Occasionally, you'd have to stop and be quiet for a moment while some people passed or whatever, but you do get through. And you get just past the city, the road forks again to the left and to the right. Creed, you would know that to get to Uladara, you go to the right. So is that what you guys are doing? Just keep following the road?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20,
We want answers.
okay. So for the sake of a little brevity, it takes you about another 2-ish. Yeah, 2 days, 2.5 days before you get to anything of note. Throughout the journey, you will have passed some people that you can just hide from. But you do come to another fork. This one, though, you can see a little ways down has been caved in, which is different than you remember Creed. There used to be a fork here that went to the Elven lands, but it has been caved in. I don't think you were. But the last time you would have remembered any sort of. Actually, make a history check for me.
All right. History with guidance. 8 plus 12.
Okay. Yeah, you don't remember much about it, elven stuff, but this used to go there, but it doesn't. It's been caved in. So you guys continue on. The road sort of wraps back to the right and then back to the left again after another 1.5 days. You come to Uladara. Okay, so now it has changed a bit since you were last here, Creed, but for the most part, you recognize this stuff. This Uladara appears to be a magical metropolis. It's very large, similar to Koloran. It's again, it sort of opens up into a really big cavern. There's no lake here, and as you guys get a little bit closer, you do start to hear, which you would recognize, Creed, as there is a large waterfall coming out of the side of the wall. As you get a little closer, you look down. Again, it's sort of the road's gone up and then it goes back down into the city. You look down across the city and see the wide waterfall on the far side, and there are dancing lights just dimly illuminating the air above the city, and there is a beautiful effect from the waterfall spray refracting some of that light, which you'd remember. The city itself magically glistens from this vantage point. The buildings appear to be made of varying material: wood, stone, clay, glass, and even metal. And you would know that is because the Order of Dusk had a large hand in shaping what the city looks like.
Okay. And remind me, is this a city that we would go to for supplies, or is this like the straight up capital?
No, this is where you would go. This is like I mean, it's almost like New York City compared to the capital of Washington, D.C. Like, it's not the capital, but it's a happening town. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes on here, and this is where you would go for supplies.
Okay.
And you know that the Order of Dusk is about, it's between 5 and 10 miles north of here.
Okay. All right.
But again, this will be difficult to get around because the population here is a bit larger than Koloran. If not, well, the same or a bit larger.
What we are hoping to get information from the Order of Dusk about certain things, right? The artifacts. I want to know how the freak I ended up here and why, and perhaps how to get back to my time, I suppose. What else are we trying to do? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know. I want to powwow with the squad and kind of like, what's our goal here?
I mean,
That's what I said earlier. I don't know what our objective is anymore.
the goal here is to figure out why they're destroying parts of the world.
I thought we came down here to kill them all.
Don't think killing them all is the answer, but stopping them from
Just taking a page out of Beak's
mass
book.
genocide.
Kill them all.
It's step one, I think, but if it comes to having to kill them, I mean, that's what we have to do, but there's got to be a better way.
Well, I know that their
Better way is
headquarters.
ending the Order of Dusk.
Okay, I guess it's parlay.
Their capital, or their headquarters, is only a few miles away from here. I don't know if we need to do anything with this city, but
Hopefully they'll be excited to see you, and that'll give us an opening to talk to them.
Isaac, how was the Order of Dusk perceived in this town previously?
But from what you remember, I mean, several hundred years ago, they were cool with the Order. They helped them, like, look at them. I mean, the city is an embodiment of magic, so them being the leading magical organization in the Underdark, it was looked upon pretty favorably.
Okay, because I mean, I could perhaps use my clout as a member of the Order to navigate our way through this if we can't sneak around it. So,
I mean, worst comes to worst, hopefully, if we are captured, they just, take us to their leaders and we're able to have the chat some way, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully it just comes to us being able to walk in and have a conversation, but we have to get some answers, and if they lead to a fight, then that's what it is. But hopefully not.
I'm fine with that. I mean, especially if it's going to be that difficult to get around this place.
I don't know. Maybe you can talk to them. I don't know what you did for them, how close you are with them, but hopefully your relationship with them helps.
I know their leader, Traylor, and I had a really good friend who apparently maybe a higher up in the order, or he's dead. One of the two, but knowing him, he's probably not dead. So.
Weren't you with Traylor whenever you were sealed away?
I think so. Wasn't he on that little mission, Isaac? Yeah, he was with us when I was sealed away. So.
Were you good friends with Traylor, or?
He wasn't my best of friend, but he was an ally. Or so I thought. I mean, who knows if he had a hand in me being sealed away. But
Hopefully not, but
Isaac,
you being a warlock, do I know about how warlocks get their powers from my research?
Make a either history or arcana, your choice.
History. 15.
You have an idea that they get, they don't get well. You have an idea that they don't get power the way that like wizards do. It's closer to the way like clerics do, but not but almost opposite. You aren't certain, but you have an idea.
Okay.
didn't I thought I told him about how I got mine specifically.
You did tell him the story about that, yes.
Yeah.
Is your magic does it come from the same being as the other members?
No. Not that I was aware of. There was similar. I mean, Isaac, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I felt like I had a pretty unique pact. There were other warlocks there that had.
Were they packed with the same being, or did they have their own?
You don't know. You were kept away from the other tieflings.
Do you think that maybe yours was a special one and they're afraid of it?
Yes. I mean, gosh, I'm trying to remember. Isaac, I don't have dreams anymore, right?
That is
I
correct.
feel like you told me at the time. I began having them when I was with them.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell me if I told anyone there?
Up to you whether or not you confided in your friend.
Yeah, he's the only one, and I feel like I told him just because in my mind I had them for several. Like it was quite a while that I was dealing with them, and I told him like, yeah,
Okay.
this is happening.
Sounds reasonable.
There's a chance that they might have gotten a little spooked, but I doubt it because I trusted my friend that he didn't.
Did you tell us about the dreams?
No.
He just said that they were not good.
Yeah. I'm not having him anymore though, which is dope. So.
What did you see, if you don't mind me asking?
When I was with the Order, I dreamt that a dark being urged me to murder them in awful, awful ways.
That might spook them a little bit, I would
Yeah.
assume.
But wasn't it specific people, like leaders within the Order?
Doesn't seem like it. Just seemed like
No?
against the order itself.
Okay.
Did you ever see the being that was talking to you in your dreams?
I think so, right? Isaac? Like,
You never saw it, you just heard it.
oh, heard it. Just whispers.
It never said a name? Anything?
No. Just. And here's another GM question. I know my, like the demon that I made a pact with.
Mm-hmm.
Conversations with it. Did I recognize the voice of these whispers or whatever?
Make just a straight intelligence check.
There you are.
Tough to say.
Okay.
I mean, could have been, but it's all. I mean, it's a dream, so it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah. I just kind of assume it was, though, because ever since I made that pact, all the weirdness started happening. But I
Well.
can't say for sure.
Hopefully, they'll have more answers for you.
Also, I'm happy to go in myself as a drow, if that make it better, but I don't know if that's worth doing.
I think we should all go. I don't want to send you alone.
Yeah. Alright.
Didn't you say it's more likely that there's other people than Drow in the city because this is where the Order of Dusk are?
Creed would know that there. I mean, at least when he was back around, there were no. I mean, occasionally tieflings, but they were from the Order. Otherwise, it was all drow.
Okay, well, if we're going to the city, I am not disguising myself this time.
I'll let you lead the way.
Alright, let's go then.
So you're just gonna walk through.
I'm gonna be sneaking if we're going in the
We're
city.
going to, I guess we're gonna approach the gates of the city.
Okay. Are you?
What's the name of the HQ, like, location of the Order of Dusk? Does it have its own town or city?
It does not have its own city. It's just its own sort of facility, basically. It's
Okay.
from what you remember, it had. It's almost like sort of Hogwartsy. Like it has like certain big buildings where a lot of people would be, like almost students would be learning things. They did have like a few areas that were artificially lit and had like greenery and plants to sort of simulate what it's like above ground. And it's large, but it is like almost like a private estate, like the X Mansion type situation. Not a town size, just very large, sort of academy size.
I mean, we were told that we probably wouldn't be welcome, but I mean, if we're feeling confident, we can just first people we see.
Hopefully doing it this way will prevent a lot of casualties. But
Yeah.
worst case scenario, we have to fight a little bit, and we get away and retreat, recover, and find another way. But unless somebody else has something they want to do or an idea.
I'm happy with it.
Let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, we fight.
So you're all just walking up to the gate?
Yeah, we
We're walking
are.
up to the gate and telling them
I'm
that,
sneaking. I am not.
that Traylor sent for us. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, let's chat this up. Hark.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast tongues on Seraph before we start.
All right. Quick question. What are you wearing, Creed?
I still have my Order of Dusk cloak. I'm gonna put that on over whatever garb I have underneath. It was a cloak, right?
You had like a full set of clothes that was sort of issued.
Alright, let's do that up then.
Okay, so you change into those because you were wearing the other ones for being outside of the Underdark.
Right.
I'm going
Okay.
to take my rope and fashion it to look like I use my scorpion as a mount. I'm going to discuss this with Sting and make sure he's okay with this.
I really feel like
He's like, this seems dangerous. I do not want to go into a city.
We could find a spot for you outside, but we might need you if we get in a fight.
Make either a animal handling or persuasion check for convincing Sting to go with you.
I
Into
don't
a
really want to
city.
convince him. I'm discussing this with him, what he thinks.
Okay, he says that generally giant scorpions have not been treated well when they enter cities. And
What?
he would rather not go into a city.
What if you're a mount, like I ride you, or Galahad? He's little.
So I suppose that could work, but I'd still prefer not to go
Okay,
into a city.
I'll give you a sending stone. I'll show him how to use it.
Okay. He picks that up with his intelligence is more than yours, so he understands how to use it.
I say, you get in trouble, you let us know. We'll be here. And I want to try to find a nice little cave or something for him to hide out in.
Make a survival check. You can make it with advantage if someone's helping you, and with guidance if someone is guiding you.
Yeah.
Can Sting help me?
Sure. He's looking for him, so.
Oh, and guidance. Well, that's 25.
Okay, yeah, you find a good spot for him just to chill.
Okay. We'll be back. If you need us, be here.
I think the approach we should take with this is utilize my connection with the Order as best we can.
I'm going to, when we get to the gate, or just outside the gate, I'm going to shift into a small spider and sit on Seraph's shoulder.
Well, I don't think that we should be waltzing up to the gate like we own the place.
That's why you're being sneakies.
Objection noted.
So you can stay here with Sting if you want. Sting could use company. He likes to talk.
It's up to you, Koloran. It might be better if you come in and you get upset, seeing the people that might have, decimated your village.
Listen, I'm going in there either way. There's nothing.
Maybe I should have learned calm emotion for this day.
You have to remain calm. We can't have you coming in and messing things up.
Okay. I'll try and be on my best behavior.
That's all I can ask.
I was looking, I didn't memorize calm emotion. Should have, and know where to talk to people.
So what's the final plan here?
We're still going in.
We're going up. I'm changed into my gear,
And we're with him.
As
and
prisoners?
as an envoy.
As whatever he sees fit for us to be as an Order of Dusk person.
We seek audience with the Order.
I'm a tiny spider for 4 hours on Seraph's shoulder.
You're dressed up like the Order. They're gonna think you're one of them anyways.
Yeah. The leadership of the Order, I suppose.
Have you noticed any sort of like spider like do I notice a prevalency of spiders around here? Or like spider art, or this is Michael asking, not Beak. Are these like drow that are into spiders? Or are they not?
Of the nights that you would have spent outside of cities looking at them, I would say that you would see this is not like D&D typical Underdark where almost everything is spiders.
Like Forgotten Realms drow are like Loth,
Yeah, this is
worshipping spider folk.
Right. This is not all spiders all the time type thing, but you have seen some like temples of Loth, but it's not. It's more. It appears to be more open than that. There are some different temples that Beak probably wouldn't have recognized.
Okay.
Okay, so you're walking up as an envoy. I'm trying to get everything set here so I know what your intentions are.
I mean,
Our intention
feel like-
is to try to get audience with the Order of Dusk people and speak with them, not attack.
In an open manner, as in we're coming in peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a member of the Order, and these are my allies, technically, so...
Alright, so Sting has been caved safely. and you guys start walking up to Uladara. Is Creed in the lead?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll walk next to him.
Okay. So as you guys start walking up to the city, you see there's like probably 4 guards, 2 on each side of the road as you enter. And they see you start to walk up, and you can tell by the expressions on their faces that they are a bit baffled as to how many of you there are that are not drow. As you get closer, say, halt.
Is Cleroy stealthed, or are you going in casually?
I'm stealthed.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Remember, I'm on shoulder, so the only thing they've got a dwarf with them.
A dwarf and
27.
a human. 27. Okay. Good to know. So you walk up, Creed, with Seraph and Melmore. Oh, and Galahad, I would assume, is also there.
Oh yeah.
And the guards like sort of put like their pikes in your way. Why are you here? And you actually no, they initially they speak to you and you don't understand them.
I think didn't you put tongues on?
So I have
Put on
tongues.
Seraph. Seraph understands them.
Okay, I didn't remember if that
'Cause
was
I-
for this town or the other one. So
No,
yeah, you
this
put it
is
on
my
Seraph, and
I walk up, I cast tongues on Seraph.
so yeah, so Seraph, you understand them to say, "What's your business here?" You're sort of looking at.
If you don't
They're
mind,
looking at
if you-
Creed, by the way.
If you could speak common, none of the others know how to speak your language. If that's okay.
They look at you. They look back at Creed. What are you doing here? Who are these people?
I am a member of the Order of Dusk from hundreds of years ago. We peacefully seek audience with some of my former comrades.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage. Well, no, without advantage, because they don't care that the human is talking.
While they're
24.
talking, while they're talking, I'm going to kind of quietly cast tongues because I'm behind them. I didn't walk up beside them. I'm kind of behind. I'm gonna try to cast tongues on Creed. That way he can have
Does that have what are the
It has
components
a-
for that?
just voice
Is
and
verbal?
verbal and a small clay model that I have to hold in my hand, which I could fish out of the bag.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. See if you can do this quietly.
Not too quiet. 3.
They see you start to cast something and immediately put a pike in your face and say, "Stop right there."
Whoa, I'm just trying to make it so he can talk to you better.
You can hear him just fine. There's no need for any kind of spells from people we don't trust. Understand, dwarf?
Alright. Standing down.
So now you've got 2 of them looking directly at Melmore. One of them is sort of looking over all of you, and then the one that seems to be in the lead position is looking at Creed. And he says,
So-
"Why would we let you through here with these people?"
I'm no stranger to this place. I've been here many times. I have helped your people, and you have helped me. We just seek an understanding of what has transpired in the last several hundred years. It has been a long time since I've been here, but a short time for me, if that makes sense. That's probably it doesn't. So anyway, we simply seek knowledge and a way to better understand the motives of the Order of Dusk and to better better our existing and current relationships with them.
I feel like you're overcomplicating this.
Do you say that out loud?
No, that's out of character. That's me talking, not Melmore. That's just thinking out loud.
He looks at you and says, I would imagine you're free to go, but we are probably going to have to arrest your friends here until we have confirmation.
On what grounds?
Look around, friend.
On grounds that we're racist. Duh.
Tensions have been high. These people are not with us.
Am I permitted to pass freely through the city?
You wear the robes and you are a tiefling. Well, rare. We seen your kind before with the order.
And the fact that they're my allies does not grant them equal passage.
No, it does not.
Are they free to stay outside of the walls of the city?
He says, well, now you've put me in a predicament, sir. I know they're here now. So now it becomes my problem.
You know, there was a vampire that wasn't my problem, but, you know, I took care of it for you.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
He sort of slowly turns his head to you. He says, when I have a question for you, I'll ask you. He looks back at Creed. I don't want this to be my problem. If you have some other solution, I'm open to hearing it. I don't want to deal with this, but you've brought it to my doorstep.
If there is a problem, it'll be the Order's problem. And as such, there will be no problem.
If I could say that if there's a problem, it's not my problem, I would. But I'm not in a place to do so. I know about this now, so it becomes my problem.
Did they call me human?
They haven't called you anything.
Okay. I thought I heard them say something.
That was just me saying that you look like a human to them.
Okay.
What would this look like? What would it look like if you were to take them in? You're gonna take them and not me?
I don't have to take you. If you'd like to go with them, we can arrest you as well.
We cannot pass freely without our weapons, even?
Creed
They
don't
cannot.
know this, but Creed don't know this, but the rest do. That Melmore didn't take too well to being arrested one other time. Or not Creed, but Melmore did not. He about was ready to fight a town.
Everything that we've heard about Braitha is that she kind of like took over the Order of Dusk, and she's a human.
What you've heard about her is that she was talking with the higher ups in the order, and some sort of deal was probably struck between them and Braitha. But you don't know what, and you don't know to what end.
I'm gonna ask this guard if a name of Traylor means anything to him.
He sort of steps back. What about Traylor?
We want to speak with him. Traylor wants to speak with us, I'm sure.
He sort of
Do you want to
chuckles.
prevent...
Traylor wants to speak with you.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I fully expect that he's counting on us showing up. I know he'll be eager to see me.
He turns and he says, arrest them all. And they start moving toward you all with chains. Are you resisting?
I guess Braitha won't be too happy about this.
There is no change in their demeanor when you mention Braitha.
Crap.
I'm gonna hide in a flap on Seraph's robe.
Okay.
Hold on.
Beak on a rescue mission seems like.
You won't take us to Traylor.
We will arrest you.
And
We
what
will
does that
ask.
mean?
We will try to get confirmation from the Order to see if anyone here is of interest to anyone there. If they are, then you'll be free to go. But if they aren't, as I am supposing what will happen, you will stay and rot in a cell.
I'm gonna tell the guys, like, I'm confident that they're gonna want to see me at least.
I'll just hold out my wrist so they can.
Is everyone
Handcuff
going
me or whatever.
willingly, or is there going to be a fight here?
I'll whisper to Creed. Sure, Trailer's gonna want to see you.
Well, I think he also wanted me dead. Uh, do I have time to cast suggestion?
You can certainly try. There's three of them are walking towards the other three, and the fourth one is still looking at you, and he's like waiting for one of the others to come and shackle you. So the other three are walking towards Melmore, Seraph, and Galahad.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on the leader.
What are the components? Is that verbal?
It's
and...
verbal, a snake's tongue, or either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil.
Okay, as you start to pull it out and start to say words, a pike comes to your throat and said, "What did we say about spells?"
Oh man, these guys are pissing me off.
So that's your final warning.
You said there's 4 guards?
Yep.
I'm following your move, Creed. What do you want to do?
And looking past, you can see that the city is large and has lots of other guards that you would, between Creed knowing and the rest of you knowing how cities work, there will be other guards within earshot.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Am I
easy
close
fight.
enough to hear? And yeah, this.
Make a perception check. You can hear bits of it, especially when they get louder. And you can see that they are about to get arrested, and you can see that both Melmore and Creed have had pikes put up to their throats.
I'm
What are you doing?
confident in this. Let's go along with this. And in the back of my mind, I know that they don't know Cleroy's here, and I trust that he can get us out if necessary.
Alright, so you guys all going willingly?
Yeah, I will.
Melmore's having an issue right now.
We have a little spider on my shoulder that can help us get out.
It's in
And then
a
we can
pocket
run.
now.
Alright, I guess I'll surrender willingly.
Okay. You guys are all
Not happy about it.
You guys are all chained and walked through the city.
I'm sneakily following behind.
Make another stealth check because this is going through a city now.
Guidance.
You cannot guide him.
Why not?
Because
24.
you
can't
are
cast
bound,
spells.
and they have warned you about spells.
And I think you have to touch him.
you have to touch him,
Yeah, that's true.
24. Okay.
24
That's still
stealth.
pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty
It doesn't
good.
need my guidance.
Okay. So you guys, Leroy is following you. Well, you don't know if Leroy is following. He's stealthy. But you guys are led through the town, which is quite beautiful, by the way. If the circumstances were different, this would be lovely. And led into a prison where they put you in a cell, separate cells. And they are going to go check for confirmation, and that's where we will end for tonight. That was fun.
I have a great plan. This is the second time I have to break my party out.
So yeah, we'll pick up there. The stream went way more smoothly this week, so that's good news.
Yeah, I know that.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I hope
we'll-
that the guy that's only been here for 3 weeks just didn't get everybody killed. So. Sorry if I did, fam.
That was great. I was curious to see how that was gonna go. You mentioned some names, then a few things have changed since you were last year, so we'll see how it goes next week. Thanks everyone for watching. We should be back. Hopefully Galahad will return next week. And we will be back then on Monday. See you then. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.